glad you could join us today, this Tuesday, talk about getting into the Word here a little bit. I'm Andy Mason. I'm one of the Connect Group leaders up here at First Baptist Church Vancleave. We'd love to have you join us. We have services at 8:30, 9:45, and 11 on every Sunday morning. Glad to have you. As you know, we've been going through the books of the New Testament, chapters and stuff, and we're in 1 Corinthians right now. We got 1 Corinthians 14 today, and I just want to share a little something out of that. 1 Corinthians 14 is one chapter past the love chapter. The preacher got into yesterday. Gets into a little bit of the spiritual gift stuff, and there's a little. The Corinthian church had some questions about that and stuff, and Apostle Paul gets into the gift of tongues and prophecy, and all that stuff's prevalent in here. And I'm not really going to get into that. I'm going to correlate. I'm going to use verse 20 and chapter 14 says, "Brothers, don't be childish in your thinking, but be infants in evil and an adult in your thinking." So to me, breaking that down for us would be, don't be childish in the way we're thinking, and I feel like this is dealing with us spiritually. And of course, it says don't be infants in our evil. That means don't be good at it, but be adult in our thinking. That'd be adult in our Christian thinking and way we're doing, striving for spiritual maturity, having that daily walk with Christ. Starting it off. Excuse me, like we talk in our Connect group with our busy lives with kids and parents and activities and responsibilities and work and everything that goes with that. It would be easy to put God on the back burner, and what we need to do to be spiritually mature would be have that daily walk, which would be have a routine, even if it's just a verse or two. We talked about, we made these goals with the first of this year in 2023 to add 3 minutes to our Bible reading, or 3 verses and 3 minutes and $3. And our daily walk with Christ consists of that prayer time, that devotion time, reading God's Word. It consists of consistently tithing to our church, and living sent, being that example for others and sharing Christ. I correlated this verse back, and man, this is some irony. Last Sunday, our preacher, Brother Brent, talked about, following Jesus and that sacrifice that you have to do in your Christian life. And he used Luke 9 when Jesus asked a couple of fellows just out of the blue, "Hey, follow me," and they both had excuses, and that's where we get let the dead bury the dead, and also what Jesus said. But right after that, he appointed 70 folks to go out and paired them up, and he told them, he said, he told them, he said, "Man, I want you to get out there. I want you to preach, teach, and heal in my name." And that's where we see that famous passage. The harvest is plenty, but the workers are few. And man, that's truly the truth. There's so few of us out there that's sharing God's Word and living that example. We're going through mentorship right now in our Connect group leads, and without those good mentors for me, I don't know where I would be. And man, this church is a great place to find them. Man, come and join us, and I hope you have a great day, and live sent.